Chris Menard here. Welcome to my channel. We have a great video today. I would classify this as Microsoft Excel Advanced. We're going to do XLOOKUP, but I'm also going to do relationships in a pivot table. So if you've never done relationships before, feel free to jump there in the bookmarks. Let's dive in to this file right now. So in the current file, we have two worksheets. Just so you know, to save time, over on the reps worksheet, I clicked inside and did Control-T to make it a table. That gave me table design. And over to the far left, I named this table TBL Reps. Back to the other worksheet called 2 years, the same thing, Control-T, table design, and I named it TBL Brand. The issue is, and it's not that big of an issue, but the problem could be is I've got the name of the brands, the dealership, and I've got the rep ID. I do not know the name of the rep on this worksheet. The name of the rep, back to the reps worksheet, is sitting over here, over in column A. Also have the date of hire. In this example, I don't even care about the date of hire, but this looks realistic. So I need to get the rep name over into the worksheet called 2 years. Two methods to do it. XLOOKUP is obviously one. I'll do that one first, but then I'm going to do relationships in a pivot table. So here is the XLOOKUP method. I'm over on the 2 years worksheet. You can do this anywhere you want to. So I'm just going to go and add a column at column D, insert, and we'll call this rep name equals XLOOKUP. I'm trying to figure out that ID, comma. The lookup array is on the other worksheet, so click on reps, put your mouse right below column B, it's pointing down, click it, picked all that up, comma. It says return array in bold. What is it you want to return if you find the rep ID? I want to return the rep name. My mouse is right below column A, click. It got the rep name. You don't need to use any other arguments in this XLOOKUP function. You can press enter right now. And because it's a table, if you're wondering, Chris, you didn't have to auto fill down, correct. That is called a calculated column is the correct term. Column D having all the names in there. I am going to double click to see if it went all the way down. It did. We had 999 records. So that was method one. I do this a lot. By the way, I do want to point out one little item. I did use the XLOOKUP function here. I went and found the rep ID and returned the name. If I pop back over into the reps worksheet, the name is to the left of the ID. I could not use VLOOKUP by itself. I could have done index and match, but a VLOOKUP would not work. A VLOOKUP will only look to the right. It will not look to the left. So that's one reason I would have used XLOOKUP here. Method number two, I'm going to delete column D. This is probably the method I would use for this. I've got two tables. I'm going to go ahead and make a pivot table out of this data right here. I'll be honest, there's no reason to make a pivot table out of this. Possibly if you had their office, their state, their country listed here, you may make a pivot table then out of this, but there's nothing really here to make a pivot table out of with just these few reps. So I'm over on the 2 years worksheet. Insert, pivot table. Picked up my table, TBL brands, hit OK. I'm going to put it on a new worksheet. There is sheet number 1. I would rename it. I'm not going to right now. What is it you want to see? I want to do the rep ID. It puts it in the rows. I'm also going to check the brand. It puts it down in the rows too. If for some reason it did not put those two fields in the rows, drag them and drop them into the rows. And then the invoice amount, I could check it, but I'm actually going to drag it and drop it into the values. Zoom in a little bit, right click one of these numbers, format cells, Let's go with number. I don't need any decimals. Use 1,000 separator. Yes. Click OK. There you go. Easy to read the numbers now. Here's the issue. Got the rep number. I'm not going to remember who that rep is, and I don't even want to try. I really want to see the rep's name in A4 and in A15 and not the number. Pivot table analyze, we have something called relationships. Before I do this, every rep is listed here individually one time. Over on the 2 years worksheet, the rep numbers repeat. That is called a one-to-many relationship. Over here, back on the pivot table analyze, relationships. I don't have any. Hit new. Notice it says column primary right here and then column foreign. I'm going to pick the table brands first because that's the many. I'm going to pick the table reps. And then what field is in both of those tables? It is rep ID and it is rep ID. Perfect. Click OK. Close. And if you're saying, Chris, I don't see the name of the rep over here, click on More Tables over on the right. Click Yes. Pivot table did refresh. But here is table brands, and here is my table reps. I don't care about the rep ID. I really want to see the name of the rep. And there I go. In case you're wondering, my subtotals did disappear from cell B4. You can pull them back, go into the design tab. Let's go ahead and make this right. Subtotals, it's up to you with these options. You can show them at the bottom of the group. You can show them at the top of the group. This is back the way it was. And one more time, I would come in here and format the numbers, but I'm not right here. Anyway, cool feature. I love XLOOKUP, but this is probably an example when I would use relationships, and you can do more than 2 tables also, just so you know that. Hope you enjoyed this video. This file will be available on my website. And I'll have it set up with just the 2 worksheets to begin with. So if you want to download it and follow along, feel free to. I appreciate your time. Also, I really appreciate your support for my channel. Have a wonderful day.